I have a box we're going to open. We actually have two boxes. We're going to open one today. This is a box of 1991 O-Pe-Chee Premier, a set that was supposed to be super valuable and of course overproduced in the 90s, but we got one now. Let me open this thing up so we can see what we're doing. It's going to be great. Sure, hit the like and subscribe. Thanks for joining us here, Private Eye, as we investigate the crazes of the 1990s baseball cards. Look at this thing. There you go. Cut it open. This is ordered off of eBay. What's going on? Ice Hot Slots and Menace. McPuddin. Good to have you here. You did a good job packing this thing. Probably better than it deserves. Bought it right off of eBay. Someone claiming to have an unopened case, which I'm sure there's many of them. All these cards used to be given away, basically. There was no value to them for the longest time, but now they're 33 years old? Exactly. Jody FJ, you've opened a lot of these? Yeah. Let's get this thing open. I'm gonna have to cut the cards. It's a smaller box, so it's got plenty of room in here. Anthony P, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Coming in, this is a box, an unboxing. There it is. And the note says, thank you, please leave feedback for bulk. Call me. All right, we'll give him a call for some bulk. Tonight we're enjoying a nice cranberry juice with vitamin water, no sugar. Susan Crow, welcome. Blackie Sanchez, good to have you here. Weedman the Great. All right, there's really cool cards in here. There's not like any inserts or anything that's uber valuable, but there's tons of Hall of Famers. And this is a great way to collect Hall of Fame cards from way back and not spend a whole lot of money. Nolan Ryan. Exactly. Top loaders and penny sleeves. Oh yeah, I've got this for now. We're gonna put the good ones in a Ziploc bag. I got the stuff on order. Didn't get here in time. Look at these, spanking new. Oh yeah, I remember these. There's 7 cards per pack, 36 packs in the box. And I'll tease you with what's in the other box when we're done here. I don't know that we're gonna open all of them because it may just get repetitious. Then we'll open the other box too, you never know. But let's start with our first 1991 O-Pe-Chee Premier Baseball, 7 cartes per pack. Cartes de Baseball. They're from Canada, London, Ontario. O-Pe-Chee. I forgot an E and the P. All right, let's do it. Hard-hitting Mark Whitten, first card. Look at that. Very nice. Pat Tabler, Toronto Blue Jays. Moises Alou. Tino Martinez. Ron Gant. What a great career he had until he decided to ride a motorcycle and messed up his knee. Rock Raines, also known as Tim Raines. Luis Soho. Angels second baseman. Exactly. 0 for 1. Outstanding. Let's go to the next one. We're going to do a box of Upper Deck soon, and I'm going to show you how to search the box with just the numbers in a few packs, and why the scammers back in the day took advantage of kids. It was so sad. Susu Mungu, how are you doing? Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Greg Olson of the Baltimore Orioles. Let me zoom in a bit so you guys can enjoy the cards with me. Maybe that's a little too much. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Greg Olson. Jeff Conine. Conine the Barbarian. There he is. This, we're still too far out. Let me zoom in again. Make sure you guys can enjoy the cards for what they are. And I can move it over. There we go. So this is Jeff Conine. Doug Simmons. All the big names. Dave Righetti. Giants. Tim Nearing, great career. Dave Stewart, Hall of Famer. Here we go, our first Hall of Fame card. Dave Stewart of the Oakland A's, relief pitcher. And Mickey Morandini. So we'll put Dave Stewart over here. Mickey Morandini with the Philadelphia Phillies. Outstanding. Next up, another Louis Soho. What a break. Corey Snyder. So Corey Snyder went to BYU. Corey Snyder used to break into the press box at the Fairbanks, Alaska Gold Panthers baseball stadium and call his girlfriend from our press box phone. I had to kick him out of there multiple times. Rene Gonzalez. Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer. There we go. Isn't Tim Raines a Hall of Famer? He might be. Yeah, you're right. He is. I need to go back and get him. Tony Gwynn. Good call on the Tim Raines. Card number 59. Passed away from tobacco cancer. Otis Nixon. Bob Ojeda. Cecil Fielder, Prince's dad. Tim Raines is a Hall of Famer, yes. Where do we go with him? Rock Raines. We'll put him over here in the Hall of Fame stack. Thank you. Got lots of Tim Raines rookie cards. We'll give you some stories along the way. Chris Hollis. Don Mattingly. This is who started me collecting baseball cards. In 1987, I was at the coin shop in Scottsdale, Arizona, and Paul said, "Hey, the Don Mattingly card's worth $1 already." And I said, "Who's Don Mattingly?" I'm a baseball guy. I wasn't paying attention. So my younger brother and I stopped at a 7-Eleven on the way home, got a 40-cent pack of cards, and pulled out a 1987 Topps Don Mattingly. I said, "Wait a minute, 40 cents for the pack, $1 for the card, I'm in." And basically sold off my entire coin collection to go into baseball cards full-time for about 6 years. Will Frazier. Benito Santiago. Had a pretty good career. I don't know, did he ever get elected in the Hall of Fame? I don't think so. Alex Cole. All 1991s here. George Brett. George Hemorrhoid Brett. Known for many things, including a Hall of Fame career. Congratulations, George Brett. And Brett Butler. Not the actress. No Colorado Rockies, no Florida Marlins at this time. This is 2 years before they came into existence. Jack Clark should be in the Hall of Fame. Not sure if he is. We're going to hold on to him just in case so the kids can find him. Danny Darwin. Bobby Thigpen, pitched up in Alaska. Great pitcher. Played for the White Sox and I believe a couple other teams. Fun to say, too. Royals, you love the Royals. John Olerud. This is the Roy Hobbs, they called him. The natural was almost hitting 400. He wore a helmet all the time because he had a brain aneurysm. His father was a doctor at Washington State University Medical Center. He went to Washington State. One time we had a player, can't remember his name, got hurt on the field as we were playing the Wazoo team, the Palouse Empire Cougars. And when we went to the hospital, John Olerud's dad was the attending physician. Pretty cool. Clark, not Hall of Fame. Okay. Roberto Alomar, known for spitting at umpires. Also in the Hall of Fame. Dennis Eckersley in the Hall of Fame. Look at this. So many Hall of Famers. Eck, Hall of Fame. Ricky Henderson, Hall of Famer, 939th stolen base on May 1st, 1991. Commemorative card, card number 62. Not sure if there's two varieties, one with or one without, but another Hall of Famer. Put the whole Hall of Fame set together here. Long schlong, yes. High, tiny one. Alex T, let's go, yes. Long schlong is here. It's good to have that ego. Are you the guy from the overpass? Nice to meet you. All right, another Mickey Morandini, another Mark Whitten, another Pat Tabler, Moises Alou, Tino Martinez. Who remembers Tino Martinez? Yes, he was on first base when Edgar Martinez hit the ball. Griffey was at second, Tino Martinez at first. Edgar hits the ball in the gap. Griffey scores, winning the first ever series win in 1995 for the Seattle Mariners. going in the playoffs. Ron Gant again. Another Rock Reigns going to corner the market. Any shiny cards? Not yet. We're still looking for shiny cards. Just a little snip at the end. Snip at the tip. Pop it open. Try not to ding the cards. Bend the corners. Wade Taylor. Milt Collier. Pete Incaviglia. This was the home run hitting guy out of college back in the day. I think in the 85, 86, 87, Pete Incaviglia tore it up and was the #1 prospect, just a massive dude. But you can see he enjoyed the buffets that were offered to him after he went pro. Eddie Murray with the Dodgers. Was a Oriole for a number of years, Hall of Fame player, Eddie Murray. Mike Timlin. There's a story about Mike Timlin. I don't remember it. I'm sure it's interesting. We'll move on. Tony Fernandez, probably close to Hall of Fame. Of course, Doc Gooden. Doc Gooden. He and Darryl Strawberry, yeah, Pablo Escobar League players, not Babe Ruth. 28 fine folks watching us. Thanks for being here. Kirby Puckett. Look at that. Kirby Puckett. Kirby Puckett got hit in the eye with a baseball, lost his vision. Kirby Puckett died way too young. Hall of Fame. Wade Boggs, made famous, yeah. He went from the Boston Red Sox Hall of Fame career down to Florida for an expansion team. Postseason cards at all? Just asking. Not in this. This is just the 1991 O-Pe-Chee Premier baseball cards. A fresh box out of a fresh case that we got on eBay. And we're busting into it right now just to see what's in here. Wade Boggs also made famous on the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They did the cross-country flight where they got drunk. Ray Langford, supposed to be really good, isn't. Andres Galarraga, borderline Hall of Fame. Willie Wilson. Juan Bell. Dale Murphy. Dale Murphy with the Phillies. Played for Atlanta. Wanted to get one more year in. Make a little more money. The Murph. Hall of Famer. It's Vegas time. How you doing? Alex Gill. No bubblegum in these. No. Not in these. We're going to go until we find a Dave Winfield. So stick around. I think there's Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey Jr., all kinds of great guys in this set. Let's do Cecil Fielder again. Robin Yount. Young kid, 18 years old or so when he went to the major leagues, right out of high school. The kid, Robin Yount. Fred McGriff. So the guy from ESPN called him the crime dog because his name is McGriff. I think that probably softened people's image of this guy. This guy is a super solid ball player, massive home run totals, incredible human being. Fred McGriff, if he's not in the Hall of Fame, he should be. I haven't watched the last couple of years because they've screwed up baseball. But Fred McGriff, fantastic. Mike Boddicker, pitched up in Alaska back in the day. Any value sets on the screen? Any value sets on the screen? Any values? I don't know what that means. Jimmy Key. Barry Bonds. Look how skinny that guy was in 1991. Look how tiny his head is. Barry Bonds, 1991. His first card is from the Alaska set. He played for Alaska in 1983. Look at that. These are what you call crap cards. So they're super value. This is a huge value. I paid less for this box this year than I was buying them from a card shop back in 1991. Gives you an idea what they're worth. Doc Gooden, Greg Olson, Jeff Conine, Doug Simmons, Dave Righetti, Tim Nearing, and so on. Let's go to the bottom and try to find us a Griffey. I'm 70. I've been saving cards for a long time. Daniel, good to have you here. I bet you got some sweet stuff. I love garage box of cards. I was working at a crappy video store in Mesa, Arizona back in the 90s. And a guy would come in. We had a little baseball card counter. That's why I was working there. And a guy would come in and sell some really cool 50s and 60s vintage cards, sometimes the 40s. And I said, well, you know, Gary Carter, Hall of Famer, the kid. Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer, the kid. Sorry. Pedro Guerrero, not a Hall of Famer. But anyway, I said, I'll buy all your cards. He goes, no, I just like to sell a little bit at a time. That's how I pay my rent and so on. I said, well, let me know when you sell your house because I'll buy your house and all the cards in it. He had Apple boxes full of cards from the 40s, 50s, 60s, millions of dollars worth of cards, just wouldn't sell them. Alex Fernandez, supposed to be a good pitcher, did okay. Dwight Evans, Dewey, he might be. Jack Morris should be. Sean Dunston, no. Kingfish, what's going on? Lenny's here. Good to have you here, Lenny. You did not get gum in these. These are not gum packs. By the 90s, they were stopping the gum because of the damage the gum would do to the baseball cards. Some of them still did. They put them in special plastic wrappers. Sandy Alomar Jr. Jose Offerman should have been a better player than he was. Bernie Williams, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. I'm a Bernie Williams fan. He's a Yankee center fielder, great player, should be a Hall of Famer. Eric Davis, one of the chase cards from 1985, spent dollars chasing this card, 85 tops, rookies, and then of course 87, 86, anything we get. McGriff and Morris both in the Hall of Fame. Cool, they deserve it. Dennis Boucher played in Alaska. Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. Todd Hundley, Randy's kid, not a Hall of Famer. Played for the Cubs too. Mets and Cubs. Awesome, thank you Jody FJ. We're gonna open the other box too. Just stick around, we're gonna do both. This is fun, I'm having a good time. This is Cash will be in town tonight. We'll be playing our $120 in free play later on tonight. Ryan Sandberg, Pedro Guerrero again, Alex Fernandez, Dwight Evans, Jack Morris, Sean Dunston, and Ken Griffey Jr. There it is right there. Look at that. Ken Griffey Jr. Sweet. Rookie in 1989, Ken Griffey Jr. Holy cow. Gotta love any Griffey card. Just like any Michael Jordan card now is worth money. Anything with Griffey on it's worth money. Kevin M, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Lost Shepherd, thank you for being here. Have you subscribed? You deserve a wrench. Don't know why you're not a wrench. Of course your cards are valuable more than your other. Kirk Gibson hit the home run to win the game in the World Series and the thing back in the day. Terry Pendleton and the Braves back in 1991, 92, 93, 94. That incredible run and only won one World Series. Dave Smith, Scott Sanderson also played in Alaska. Lance Dixon played in Alaska. Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. Yeah, Mrs. Cash needs a hand. Oh, here we go. Griffey on the front. Look at that. Look at that. Very exciting. Boom, Ken Griffey Jr. We got two Griffies. Sandy Alomar, just missed. Jose Offerman, Bernie Williams, Eric Davis, Dennis Boucher, Paul Molitor. You can see there's repetition. There's not that many cards in the set, like 130 or something like that. There we go. Carlton Fisk. That guy. Look at that. Carlton Fisk. Chicago White Sox. Red Sox. Played for the Sox. Card number 45. Denny Martinez. Was he Nicaraguan? Whatever he was the first of somebody from some country to make it really big. Gary Gaetti. George Taco Bell. Hubie Brooks. Tim Wallach. There's Tim Wallach collectors out there. He played up in Alaska. Great hitter. There's people that will, there's one guy specifically that would say, I'll buy all your Tim Wallach cards. I'll hold that over here in case I ever run into him again. That was years ago. Oh, it's going to be fun tonight, McPuddin. It's going to be fun tonight. Get to play all the games I won't play. Joe Carter. Bernard Gilkey, Danny Jackson, Dave Winfield. There he is. Look at that. Dave Winfield. Gotta love Dave Winfield. Winnie, the first $1 million guy. $1 million a year for 10 years with the Yankees. They thought baseball was over. A whole $1 million a year. Delano DeShields Sr. Kevin Mitchell. Dave Parker. Kevin Mitchell caught a ball in spring training barehanded one time. Then he hit like 11 home runs in spring training, 12 home runs, something absurd in 1987. And people were buying his rookie cards by the thousands. Cases and cases of rookie cards. He's the next Babe Ruth. Yep, didn't do anything. A lot of people got stuck with some Kevin Mitchell cards. Definitely Lost Shepherd, that's our plan. Big, big money. All right, do a few more of these. Haven't got a Frank Thomas yet. There's Nolan Ryan. Talk about a Hall of Famer. Nolan Lynn Ryan pitched 7th career no-hitter on May 1st, 1991. Wasn't that the same day that Ricky Henderson got his stolen base? It was a great day, May 1st, 1991. Great day for baseball. Vince Coleman had a great chance to be somebody, but that guy Ricky Henderson was playing at the same time. Barry Jones. Albert Joey Bell. Man, if he was a little more stable mentally in the game, I'm not sure. I mean, did he get arrested like multiple times? Not sure what he did, but Albert Bell, great player. It was Joey Bell initially, had to change his name. Love that guy. Got tons of his rookies. Leo Gomez, Devon White, Kurt Gibson again. Let's dig over here. Great ball player. Great ball player. What's up, Abe Lincoln? Kevin Mitchell cards for coasters. Yes. All right, another Don Mattingly. Great coach, too. Benito Santiago, Alex Cole, George Brett again, Brett Butler, Dave Stieb, played up in Alaska. I think for Kenai, Peninsula Oilers. I used to bust open cases. We would get 10 20-box cases with 36 packs each of most every card product each year for the card shop. And I would open 2 to 3 full cases. That's 720 packs per case to put stock into the shop. We'd sell bulk cards. Will the Thrill Clark just petered out towards the end of his career, got hurt, unfortunately. Massive player. Wade Taylor, Milt Collier, Pete Cavilla, Eddie Murray, another Hall of Famer. I love it. And Tony Fernandez. I think I saved one. Where are you getting these cards from? They're really that old. In the UK, old stuff goes in the bin. I'm confused. Where do you get the... This came from eBay. So they overproduce these. So there's cases and cases and cases of this stuff still out there. But they all got smart and quit dumping them. You can actually get 20, 30 bucks for a case. But shipping now is like 20 bucks, 15 bucks, 10 bucks. So it's hard to get a decent deal. But I did this so we could open them here on eBay. Something to do as a group. Doc Gooden, Greg Olson, Jeff Conine, Doug Simmons again, Dave Rigetti, Tim Nearing, and Dave Stewart. So one of the problems with this set is what we're experiencing, which is the repetition. There was not that many cards in the set, and so if you bought a whole box, you could make like 2 sets. We have a Barry Bonds, Pirate player. We have 1 Barry Bonds so far. We'll find you some Pirates. Devin White, Kurt Gibson, Mel Rojas, Terry Pendleton, Dave Smith, Scott Sanderson, Lance Dixon. Oh, certainly. Wait till you see the next one. The next ones are better. I'm actually going to keep some of these packs for later. I haven't seen a Frank Thomas. There's Pedro Guerrero. He may not actually be in this set. That's probably why it's not worth anything. Dwight Evans, Dewey, Jack Morris, Dunston, Griffey, our 3rd Griffey Jr. This is a good box. Fantastic. So I'll sell each one of the Griffies for $5 at some point. Maybe more, but $5. It's a fair price for a 1991 3rd year of playing King Griffey Jr. card. May not be today, maybe in the future. Do you have a lot of valuable cards? Yes, I've got about, I'm going to guess, 300,000 cards remaining. Most of them are in storage in Texas right now. One of these days when I get over there, we're going to go through all of them. They're in monster boxes. when I left my Juan Gonzalez until the steroids, super Hall of Fame opportunity, but juiced it up according to somebody's book. Yeah, I've got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of cards. Kevin Moss, the next Babe Ruth, hit a bunch of home runs first couple years, then they learned how to pitch to him, and then he was no longer Babe Ruth. Thousands of cards. We had over 1 million cards at one point, but we've donated them to schools and kids and little leagues and fundraisers and all kinds of stuff. The Cottonwood High School state championship team back, I think it's 2017. My son was pitching on that team, and to help raise funds, we had an auction. I put out tens of thousands of cards, and they raised a bunch of money with it. So that was fantastic. It was very good use. That's the year they won the state championship. His second state championship. Here we go, Cal Ripken Jr. Hall of Fame. Look at that. That's a sweet card right there. Cal Ripken Jr. Card number 100. Ken Daly. Ruben Sierra, another guy that should be rated much higher than he is for what he did. Bonds is definitely in here. I'm not sure about Benita. There's Darryl Strawberry when he was with LA. He was in Japan doing something, playing baseball when there were some riots and fires in LA. And someone reached out to Darryl Strawberry and said, "Hey, Darryl, what do you think about the riots in LA?" And he said, "Burn, baby, burn," and got a bad rap for that. They didn't like him after that. Let's get in here. A couple more. Try not to ding the cards. You don't want to bend any corners. Terry Pendleton again, Dave Smith, Sanderson, Dixon, Gary Carter, and Ryan Sandberg. All right, so we're going to stop here. I'm going to take these unopened packs and put them in one stack right here, maybe two stacks, like that. We're going to take these guys, put them in here like this. Then we're going to take these guys, the Hall of Famers and collectible cards. We're going to open a Ziploc bag. I'm going to put those in there for safekeeping so we know which ones are which. Careful not to bend any corners. We will hold those off to the side. And now, are you ready? This is Rounders. Glad America has a game. What's up, Mike Campbell? This is another box I got off of eBay. I'm hoping this is the Score 1990. Frank Thomas rookie card. Score 1990. Let's see here. Also has Bo Jackson. And has a card for the... oh, this is even better. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Even better. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe I got this box. Can you tell what it is just from looking at it? Those of you that know baseball cards? Can you tell through the bubble wrap? This is 1989 Donruss. Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Randy Johnson rookie card. A bunch of other rookie cards. There's Schmoltz rookie card. There's a bunch of rookie cards in here. 1989 Donruss. Overproduced, but they got great value if you find a nicely centered, well-cornered card. Most of them were crap. They just overproduced it, but the nice cards sell for a fortune. I am stoked. I forgot I had ordered this one. And the bubble wrap for free. All right, don't want to ding anything. No dings. No dinks here. Like dinks in Keno, but not in cards. There we go. What's up, Fred? Yep, nice junk wax era. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Warren Spahn insert, not worth anything. Exactly. All right, this is supposed to be fresh from a box, never touched. And you can kind of tell the way that they're situated. This looks like it's fresh from a box, never touched. I don't see any damage to the corners here. So this came out. It hasn't been put in and pulled out. There's no chipping on the edge here. This is a fresh box from a case. Also, you look at the back of the wax pack. I'm going to zoom out for this a little bit. Look at the back of the wax pack. Has it been tampered with? Because it's so easy to reseal these. You just take one of these, you open it up, pull the cards out. Then what they do is put other cards back in, put it down like that, and then use an iron or something warm to reseal it. So these look fresh to me. This is going to be great. You want to see a Mackie Sasser? Coming up. Hold on. All right, so this one, way too waxed. So the back card in each pack is worthless. Or not completely worthless, but damaged because it's got wax on it. So we're going to open it up gently. There we go. I am stoked. Our first pack. Puzzle piece. You can put together the whole Warren Spahn puzzle. We have Ernie Witt, Ricky Horton, Dennis Lamp, Dale Mahoric, Ricky Jordan rookie card. If this was 1989, 1990, or 1991, I'd be putting this into a sleeve, putting a price tag on it for $2, and putting it in my showcase. But it's 2024, and it goes right down there. Jack Savage, Mike Boddicker, Lance Johnson, Kirk Gibson, Diamond King, sorry. Lloyd McLennan, Herman Gonzalez, Sil Campasulo, Jay Buhner, not his rookie card, his second card. Why would you trade Buhner from Seinfeld? It's his second card. Alex Sanchez, rookie, didn't do anything. And Scott Sanderson. All right. It's a common lot worth like 1/1000th of a cent, give or take. It's worth more than that for fun. And this is the part that you all don't get. Not you people, but you all in the card collecting community. That's got no value. The value of what I'm doing right now is much greater than the value of all these cards put together. I'm having more fun. I could have spent the same amount of money going to a movie, getting a large popcorn, and hating the Marvels. But instead, here we are. Keith Miller, Chucky Krim from Hawaii. That guy, Gary Reedus, that guy, Gerald Perry, William Brennan. A checklist. Back in the 70s, if you find a fresh checklist, they're worth money, because most people used them. Nowadays, they're overproduced. Tony Armas. Chris Spuds McKenzie Sabo. Who remembers Spuds McKenzie? For whatever reason, they called him Spuds McKenzie. He was Rookie of the Year, had a great promise, didn't do much. 20 years in the bigs, I guess. That's pretty good. But it didn't set, all the home run records and all that stuff everyone thought he would do. He's an infielder. Steve, should Pete Rose have been forgiven and added to the Hall of Fame? I don't have an opinion on that, other than they've started gambling at baseball stadiums, so yes. Other than he lied about it. The lying part is what is difficult. It's hard to celebrate that. But now that he's gone, put him in the Hall of Fame. It was a lifetime ban, not a afterlife ban. This is one of my favorite ones. Are you rich yet? What's rich yet? Gene Nelson, Louis. So far we've got nothing. Pete Harnish, good rookie. Oh, it's backwards. What's going on there? When they resealed the box, did they turn them around? I'm starting to think they resealed the box. Chad Kruder married Coach Gillespie's daughter up in Alaska. They didn't get married in Alaska, but they met in Alaska. Coach Gillespie, who passed away a couple years ago. And Chad Kruder was up there, and hey, what's up? And they ended up getting hooked up. I think they're still together. Good couple. Nice people. Luis De La Santa, Bud Black, Jeff Hamilton, Hal Morris. Oh my gosh, was he the stud? Everyone was collecting the Hal Morris cards. Hal Morris is rookie, 1988. Big money. Put them right down there. So far, we found nothing. I'll try a different stack. Definitely no bubble gum in these. I need to plug in my computer. Stand by. No bubblegum in these. You get the puzzle pieces in this. Right here. Puzzle pieces in the Donruss. You just like Shoeless Joe? Steve, exactly. Yeah, Shoeless Joe, definitely. Okay, we got some exciting stuff coming up. I see on the back of the pack. Pat Borders. That guy. Vince Coleman. Dwayne Ward. Randy Buehler. Will Clark. Drew Hall. Nobody, nobody. This one has over 600 cards, 660 cards, so there's a whole bunch of just everybody. Ken Caminetti, 1986 MVP. Next year and the year after that, production fell off as he stopped doing steroids, and then he died of cancer from steroids. And he admitted to it, he talked about it. Won his MVP year with steroids. Last time there was gum, I think it was 91, 92 exactly, way back then. Some of them into the mid-90s had some gum in special packs, but not like they were. Jamie Moyer pitched forever. He pitched till he's like 50 years old. Threw 80 miles an hour, maybe 81. Great control, fantastic pitcher. There's a Bobby Bonilla. Who knows what Bobby Bonilla Day is? Ken Caminiti couldn't decide between cocaine and steroids, so he did both. He's gone. That's not very nice. Ozzie Virgil, Rob Murphy, Dave Palmer. Tony Gwynn, our first good card. Tony Gwynn, we'll put him over there. Hall of Famer. Keith Hernandez, the spitting incident on Seinfeld. Notice the thickness of the border on here and that side. So it's off-center to the left. On paper money, that might be good. On this stuff, not good at all. It takes the value away. Joe Carter, another Tim Wallach, Dave Parker. Can't hurt his feelings, is that what it is? June 1st or July 1st. He deferred $25 million of his salary to be paid $1 million a year for 25 years after he retired. Bobby Bonilla Day. Andy Darwin, Dave Gallagher, Oda B. McDowell, great player. Out of Miami-Dade Junior College, went to Arizona State. Ron Hassey, Jay Bell, should be a Hall of Famer. He was an expansion guy. I'm starting to think these were searched. I really am. This is exactly not what they're supposed to be. That's my theory. I could be wrong. If we find a Griffey or a Randy Johnson, I'll change my opinion. But right now, what's up, RJ? Caminiti and Lyle Alzado, high users, yes. Devin White, Kurt Young, Joe McGrain. Joe McGrain played for us up in Alaska in the 80s. And then the next year he went to play in the Cape Cod League or the Jayhawk League, whatever it was. Then he offered to pitch for our team for pay in Wichita that year. My dad told him, good luck in your career, and sent him on his way. We didn't pay for amateur players back then. Bob Walk, Joe Beaver. Nobody. All right, this Tony Gwynn was a very wonderful guy. Got to meet him a few dozen times. Had tickets to his last game that Ricky Henderson hit his 3,000th. Cool. Till 2034, July 1st, yes. Eric Hansen. Bo Jackson, there we go. Nicely centered, too. Look at that. Nicely centered. Bo Jackson, rookie in 1986, 88 in football. Great card. Anything Bo Jackson's got value. Everybody loves Bo. Darryl Strawberry. Bo knows everything. Could Bobby Bonilla Day get an extension? Good question. Look how the paper stuck to the card because of the wax. No bubblegum menace, not in these. Edgar Martinez, there we go. Hall of Fame designated hitter. Edgar Martinez, one of my favorite players. Drove in the winning run in the 1995 playoffs to put the Mariners in their first winning series ever. Craig Biggio rookie card. There we go. It's a Hall of Famer and it's a rookie card. That's our first Hall of Fame rookie card in here. Biggio was a catcher. And they made him a second baseman because his knees hurt. It's a great centered card. Good corners. I like that one. Biggio's your coach when you were 12? Nice. Darren Dalton, Norm Charlton, one of the nasty boys from the Cincinnati Reds. Shane Mack. Shane Mack played for us in the 80s, was on the Olympic team in 84. He and I drove a water truck one night so the players could earn money. They actually had to work. I was the water truck driver. His job was to turn the hose onto the grass median strip in Fairbanks, Alaska to earn money so he could go back to school with some money. He gets in the truck and he goes, Mr. Dennis, I'm falling out. And I go, what does that mean? He goes, I'm going to sleep. I said, that's okay, Shane. One day just send me some World Series tickets. Well, he was in 2 different World Series, and I never got my damn tickets. So, Shane, if you're out there, you owe me, brah. Mark Lemke, Barry Lyons, Darnell Coles. Come on. These seem like they put an iron right over them. There's a John Schmaltz. We got a rookie. Got a John Schmaltz rookie coming, but it's got damn wax on the back. Oral Hershiser, 59 and counting. In 1988, he had 59 scoreless innings to tie the Major League record. And then he was supposed to start the next year and break that record. Oral Hershiser, Bulldog. Spike Owens. Oh, we got a Curt Schilling rookie. Hold on here. Curt Schilling, the bloody sock guy. That's his rookie card. 1989. Should be in a Hall of Fame, but he has strong political and religious beliefs, and so he's being discriminated against in people's opinion. Curt Schilling with the bloody sock, played through it and won the World Series that year with the bleeding out of his ankle. Curt Schilling, his sock is in the Hall of Fame. Tony Gwynn, Diamond Kings. Jeff Musselman, Mike Jackson, Manny Trio, Dennis Cook played in Alaska. John Schmaltz rookie. Look at that. It's got wax on the back, so it's a little less value, but it is a John Schmaltz Hall of Fame rookie. Murder Version, good to have you here. Railway RC was the game 5 game against the Yankees where Edgar put it down third base line and Griffey scored? Yes, exactly. That's the game. That's exactly the game. That's exactly the game. Exactly the game. Bob Boone played up in Alaska. Brett Boone and Aaron Boone played up in Alaska. Ray Ike Boone came up to Alaska. My sister's nickname for a while was Booney. Named after them. Oh, we got a Griffey. We got a Griffey rookie. Holy crap. Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Oh, man. Nicely centered. Great corners. Oh, my gosh. Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. That paid for the entire box, in my opinion. Outstanding. George Brett, Hall of Fame. Another Oral Hershiser. Okay, this has not been searched. Mike Greenwell. Alan Trammell, Hall of Fame. Has not been searched. Kevin Seitzer. Mike Young. That is freaking awesome. Hand pay right there, exactly. That is awesome. That's way awesome. It's worth the price of admission. That would be, if this was searched, that definitely would not be in here. Carlton Fisk, Jimmy Key, Kirby Puckett, nice. My apologies for even thinking that they were searched, for even questioning the honor of the seller. There's Andre Hawk Dawson, Hall of Famer. Brett Butler, Doug Drabeck, Cal Daniels, Mike Schmidt, another Hall of Famer. We just had to get to the Hall of Fame cards, that's all. Ozzie Guillen. I think he was a rookie in 1985, won the World Series with the White Sox. 05. How much does a box cost? This one was $40 plus $10 shipping. I paid $50 for this box. Back in the day, I could buy all of these I wanted for $12. Just massive amounts were made, but now they're pricey because of that. I'll send that one in actually and get it graded and certified. That was a nice card. Dave Smith, Big Pen, Pascual Perez, Carney Lansford. Dawson was an Expo for years? Yes. Yes. It is a real one. That's brand new, original 1989 Sooner Than 40. These are the actual packs from 1989. It's 1989 Donruss, original box from an original case. Bought off of eBay and shipped to me here in Las Vegas. Tim Leary gave me a ride on the back of his motorcycle one time. I was walking to downtown Fairbanks from the ballpark, and he was on his way down. He was the, I guess he was the expediter that year. Saw me on the side of the road, pulled over, said, jump on. Jumped on, he gave me a ride all the way downtown. Thank you, Tim Leary. I still remember it. Bobby Bonilla, Scott Terry. Tom Glavine, second year card, was a rookie card, 1988 Donruss. I've been trying to buy a box of 88 downers. They're really cheap because they're just ugly, way overproduced, but they have some good rookies in there like Mark Grace, Roberto Alomar, and Tom Glavine. All right. Blue Minster wants some V-Bucks. Cool. I remember buying 89 tops for 25 packs for $1. Oh yeah, there is, yeah. They were just giving them away. Kmart was blowing these things out back in the early 2000s, late 90s. Floyd Bannister won 3 games in 1 day in Kamloops, British Columbia for Fairbanks to win the World Championship of the Kamloops tournament that year. But he had to pitch. He was a reliever in the first game, he started in the second game, and relieved in the third game. And he won 3 games in 1 day. That's with the Kansas City Royals there. Fernando Valenzuela, everybody loved him. Ricky Henderson, Fernando's not doing well. Dwight Evans, Jack Morris, Andre Dawson. Tom Niedenfuhrer also played up in Alaska. Dwight Schmidt. All the good guys played up in Alaska back in these days. Mark Grace, second year. Mark Grace stayed at the, Will Clark, at the Mesa Sheraton Hotel back in 1993 with the Cubs. It's the first year Sammy Sosa was with them. But Mark had played up in Alaska, so I knew him, knew the family. So Mrs. Grace, the mom, would come in and pick up his laundry, so I'd hold the laundry for her and the whole thing. But I printed out his entire folio for spring training, and I took it with me. So I think the statute of limitations are over on that. So I have his entire folio from the 1993 spring training as one of my collectible items. Randy Johnson rookie, yes, that's what we're looking for. Equally valued as the Ken Griffey Jr. I'm sure there's one in here. Derek Lilliquist, Alex Madrid, Gerald Clark, Warren Spahn. Who's heard of Warren Spahn? This is a special insert card from this set, card 588. But it's not like a Warren Spahn original card, so nobody really values it, but we hold on to him just because it's a name. Greg Olson. Alvin Davis, Rookie of the Year, 1984, played up in Alaska. Just a pure hitter. Great guy. Alvin Davis, fantastic human being. Jerry Reed, not the singer. You have a Sammy Sosa when he was with AAA. Sosa stuff not worth much at all. Not worth much at all. Not worth much, unfortunately. Tim Flannery, Larry Anderson. Lenny Dykstra, Nails. Felix Jose, rookie. Cal Ripken Jr., MVP card. Ken Phelps, Todd Benzinger. Sosa looks odd, yes. He's changed his appearance. Picked up the mantle where Michael Jackson left off. Some sort of skin condition. Juan Castillo, Oswaldo Perez, Bobby Bonilla again. Willie McGee, Van Snyder. Dante Bichette, rookie card. His kid, playing now, I think, for Toronto. The Dante Bichette rookie card. Look at that face. Young kid. I save those no matter what. Kevin Brown, Terry Clark. Mom of one, how you doing? What about Bo Jackson? He's in here somewhere. We love Bo Jackson. Roger Clemens. This is back before he had to rehab and use some of those therapeutic steroids. Roger. Lost Shepherd, have a good one. We'll be live later on with Mrs. Cash. Roger Clemens. Chase cards all over the place. Billy Ripken. Nothing on the bat. The previous year, no, I'm sorry. This is the year. 1989 Fleer set. He's got the bat with the FF on it. Got a couple of those cards. Harold Reynolds. May see him on TV. What do we got? Got a New York Yankee rookie. Greg Jeffries. New York Mets. This was supposed to be the next Babe Ruth, the next Pete Rose. His rookie card was from 88. They made another rookie card in 89 just to sell packs. Yeah. Vance Law played up there. Gooden. All that. Good coach. Looking forward to the share. Yeah, I see how that works. It's going to be fun. There we go. Jose Canseco, 40-40 club. So he had 40 stolen bases and 40 home runs in the same year. It's officially the first time it ever happened. Officially. Barry Bonds' father, Bobby Bonds, did it in 1973, but they had a rain out and they wiped out one of his home runs, and so they took it away from him. And nobody knew that it was even a thing until Canseco came out and did it. He's got a car wash here in town now. Ricky Jordan, rookie again. All right, let's move these guys over here. You have a hose B Canseco. I see what you're doing. All right, hold on. I got to turn off the air conditioner. It's way too cold in here. There we go. Starting to get piercing my t-shirt. Here we go. This is fun. Hours and hours I would do this. Another Bonilla. Danny Walling, Damon Berryhill, Pete Smith. Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer, played on the Olympic team in '84, but was too young to have a baseball card. 1987 Topps, 1987 Fleer rookie cards. Barry Larkin, great player, great shortstop. A little off center, but we'll keep it anyways, a Hall of Famer. Roberto Alomar, Hall of Fame, second year card, rookie in '88. There's a 1988 Score glossy set rookie that's worth a fortune. You get a nice mint 10. 55 fine folks watching here. This is my era. I owned a baseball card shop like everyone else did from 1988 through 1993. Ken Caminetti, Kenny Hill. This kid played a little football for A&M and thought he was better than he was. Brian Harvey, Blackjack McDowell, Ray Hayward, Tom Gordon, rookie. Great pitcher, Kansas City Royals. Johnny Padres, Tim Leary, Greg King. This is great. Cranking them out here. We got all this wax to get rid of. Darnell Coles, Pat Borders, Vince Coleman, Joel Clark, Drew Hall, Andres Thomas. Back to nothing. Greg Harris. There's two Greg Harrises. D's dad, yes. All right. Andres Thomas, Felix Fermin, Ken Caminetti, Ken Hill, Jack McDowell, Tom Gordon. Repeat pack. That happens a lot. We got here, we got Chris Spire, Tom Prince, Lemke again. Does that mean we get another Griffey? Maybe not. Will Clark, Drew Hall. Let's get a second Griffey, or let's get that Randy Johnson. You're not guaranteed every card in the set. You see how many dupes we have. That takes away the possibility of getting all the rookies and everybody. Hamilton, Hal Morris, rookie. Or clear, Wally Joyner. Wally Joyner. Wally Joyner. Wally Joyner. Wally Joyner. Who remembers Wally Joyner? Yeah. California Angels. Hot rookie. Comes out. Played up in Alaska. And my brother went down to get an autograph from him and handed him the program from the game, spring training game, I think it was. Handed him the Sharpie. He starts to sign it. And my brother says, "Hey, you remember the Alaska League?" And he goes, "Yeah," and hands back the book and the pen, and he stopped signing the autograph. It just said Wally Joy. And so we have a Wally Joy autograph. For some reason, I don't think he liked playing in Alaska. Wally Joy. Another Biggio rookie. Look at that one. 2 Hall of Fame rookie cards. Nice. Nice. Wally Joy. I used to autograph all my Beckett's. Whoever was on the cover, I would just autograph them with that name, so I knew it was my Beckett. And occasionally people would steal them, and then eventually we'd get them back. They'd try to sell them to us like they're real autographs. People weren't too smart back then. Rich, are you rich yet? Yeah. Jerry Brown. His 1988 Fleer card. There's one of a Caucasian person and one of a African-American person on the card, so there's 2 varieties. Pete Harnish, Chad Kruger again. Bud Black. These packs do not come with gum. They're Wile E. Coyote. We will order some gum packs. I got some gum saved. I think Graphic One said he'll chew it. It's still saved here from the last time we opened them. Haven't seen them since then. Phil Meyer, Tony Armas, Spuds. Let's go. We need a Randy Johnson. Make this all worthwhile. Or another Griffey. I'm not picky. The wax is really tough on this one. Sid Bream, Jimmy Jones, Paul Molitor, Glenn Davis, Chuck Finley. I've told the Chuck Finley story. I won't tell it today. Robin Yount, B.J. Sherhoff, Chet Lemon, Tim Belcher, Corey Snyder again. I wish we were opening hockey cards from that era. I have a bunch of hockey cards from that era. What I did with my hockey cards is, since I wasn't very up on them, I've opened just cases and cases of them. I have all of them because I just saved everyone because I didn't know who was who. I had some of the bigger name guys, but yeah. Sergei Fedorov rookies. Greg Maddux. There we go. That guy is such a great pitcher, still to this day. Jeff Treadway. Hockey cards are fun. Got all the Russian guys from the early 90s, all their rookie cards in the NHL. Mark Clear, Darrell Evans, Wally Joy. Another Biggio. We got 3 Biggio rookie cards. Cornering the market on Craig Biggio. Shane Mack again. Lemke again. Upper Deck. Yes, very much tougher to find. Yep. Upper Deck early on. There we go. The Upper Deck French hockey. I had cases of them. We sold them for a lot of money. And then, of course, like everything else, they went and printed a bunch more. I still got a bunch of the French players. Alvin Davis. Oh, almost dropped it. Chris Carpenter, not worth anything. Plesac. Dan Plesac, 1981, up in Alaska. Great player. Randy Reddy. We had a guy named Randy Rector on one of our teams. Went to Arizona State University. Great guy. Phenomenal human being. Great name for a ball player. Randy Rector. What happened, Randy Rector? There's Sheets. Franklin Stubbs. Al Leiter. Look at that smile. Kid's pitching now. It's a second-year card. Yeah, we got a lot of O-Pe-Chee Premier here. Hockey. Tons of hockey O-Pe-Chee Premier. Tons of it. Louis Medina. Louis Medina played up in Alaska. Played at Arizona State University. Played a bunch of different teams. Showed up at my hotel in Odessa a few years back. Great guy. No, I'm sorry. I was in Salt Lake City. He was scouting for Cleveland. And he was a front office guy. He's like the special assistant to the GM or the president of the company at the time. But it was great to see him and his wife. Wonderful, wonderful human being. I mean, one of the greatest guys. He was a left-handed hitter and a right-handed thrower, or a right-handed hitter, left-handed thrower. Yeah, thrower left, bat right. Great first baseman. Just an incredible human being. There's a lot of people you meet that aren't great human beings. This guy is fantastic. Couldn't hit the curve? Probably. Trouble with the curve. Great guy, though. Just incredible guy. Thompson. Geraltz. I got a picture with him. Funky Cold Medina, yes. He has an 89 Upper Deck rookie, too. Another Bobby Bonilla. I don't think we're getting the, we're not getting the Randy Johnson. I'm going to have to buy another box. Put a set together. Kenny Hill, Jack McDowell. Brian Harvey, Tom Gordon again. Ah, it's too bad. Tim Leary, Hensley Mullins. This is the problem with these old cards. There's just so many of them. All right, let's do this one. Let's go Randy Johnson. Let's go. Bob Welch, Pat Tabler, John Farrell, John Shelby. Ellis Burks. Went to Ranger Junior College in Texas. The field is named after him. He donated the money. Great guy, great player. Ellis Burks. Paul Molitor. And something happened and they're no longer associated because they took his money and did something with it, I think. I don't know, allegedly. Dave Winfield. Randy Myers. And there we go. Wow. 720 cards, 20 packs, 30. No, that's not right. How many are in each pack? 15, 36, 360, 540. Not that many. There we go. Wow, that was fun. I hope you had as much fun as I did on that. We're going to have more coming in. I got that score box coming in. That's going to be so cool. It's got a Bo Jackson card with both baseball and football on the same card. This one's going to go in another baggie. All these guys, including our Griffey. No big unit. I know. Sad. Sad. Take these guys. And then what I do with these 89s with the puzzle pieces is I'll put a couple puzzle pieces on each side to help protect them from any kind of corner ding. No dings. No dinks. More cards coming. More stuff to go through. It's exciting. Things to do for old people. So if you're very upset at the channel and you're 30 years old, be sure to yell at us when we cross the bridge in Las Vegas. We're going to do one more of the O-Pe-Chee Premier. So O-Pe-Chee Premier Baseball. Tom Henke. Ozzie Smith. Look at that. That's a new one. We haven't seen that one yet. Ozzie. Ron Hassey. Jose Canseco. Steve Decker. Darren Lewis, Roger Clemens. That makes me want to open another one. Still got a few to go through. Just Say No to 91 Fleer. Yes, that's the worst card set ever. It's worse than the Kmart box sets. We got it. I'm glad we opened it. I'm glad we opened it. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Frank Thomas. Boom. The Big Hurt. Him and Doug Flutie are selling boner pills now. This guy. Wow. Cases and cases of cards to pull his cards out. 1990 Fleer Leaf, worth a fortune. But anything Frank Thomas, also fan-freaking-tastic. Wow. We just had to keep going. Kurt Dressendorfer. Dave Justice, who watched Moneyball. Used to collect him a lot. Andre Dawson. Pete Shorrock. All right, we don't have to open any more now. We got it. Everything but the big unit. There's a big unit in here too, but we didn't get that one. It's not his rookie. Outstanding. We'll put these over in our thing. Good to see you all. Join me again here in a little bit on the other channel on Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. We'll be live tonight when Mrs. Cash gets in town. We'll probably do some dinner, and then we'll go out and play. We got $120 in free play tonight, so look for the time to change a little bit. They've been with Diddy Party. Hey, you with the squibbly name. You're hilarious. That's not funny. Try being funny with Diddy. Do some Diddy jokes that are funny. And I don't know what your squiggly name means, but translated it means not funny person. Gotcha. It wasn't funny at all. All right, we'll see you guys later. Be safe. Aloha. Thank you. Look at all this mess I got now. That's your ASMR ending. See you next time.